We're going to use the new four-route system, which I think is very workable and will solve some of the problems that we have with the current four routes. The idea of going to a three-route system is completely off the table now. And we're going to be saving the terminal to give it a year so we can see if there's a way to use adaptive reuse to save the building so we can have a terminal without the $90,000 cost to the city. I really would have preferred to have the two other buses being the larger buses, but I was outvoted on that. But on the other hand, we preserve the essence of the system, which is a victory for, I think, a lot of people within the community.
A lot of decisions were made today, a lot of hard decisions. Certainly we're thrilled with the reprieve for the terminal, and I think it's a great compromise there. Let's look at what we can do. Now that we know the interest is there, now that we have the community support and the community feedback, let's take a moment and look back at that. Certainly the four-route system, looking at those maps, the 2A, which is what they decided on, again being adapted around the terminal is a really good idea. It really spoke to the need in the community, looking at priority neighborhoods and that kind of thing. So, the size of the buses, that could come back and bite the city in a couple of years if the promotion of transit does get it up and running and more people are using it and more students are in town, and there's rumblings of one high school, and the high school enrollment is down. What happens when you're trying to move students from one side of the city to the other? How is that going to affect it? So, decisions that will be revisited, but it certainly speaks very highly of the feedback that the community has given the city on this issue, and that everybody matters regardless of their income level, their ability. Everybody wants to participate in our city and move around, and I think that's really been a big part of this whole process.